In this video, I'm going to show you guys the step-by-step process versus illustration of Superman versus Goku. Without further ado, let's get it started. Now, of course, this is just I'm just trying to figure things out with the gesture. Nah, this looks really bad. The last time I drew Superman was literally like, man, it was back in high school, honestly. It was that long ago. It was a very, very long time ago. So there's a discrepancy there. Now, Goku, I did draw something. I did draw like a sketch I used with my ballpoint pen. So I did do actually a drawing of Goku, not regular, but when he was in his Super Saiyan form. Do like some sort of like an S. I put Superman at the top. I put Goku right here, bottom. I am not liking the way this illustration is looking right here, so I'm gonna do another one. I didn't like it. The Kamehameha. Do something like that. I'm just gonna exaggerate on the waves. I always have a struggle drawing this normal here. Okay, so it goes like that, and it goes outward. So challenging with his hair. It's like, what? And then it goes like that. Again, placeholder. You know what? I don't want to give Superman an upwards view. I'll most likely make his head bigger. I want it to be more like interactive between these two. Because Superman don't have any type of like, we could make it more whimsical, as if he's like flying super fast. You get it? That'd be pretty cool. Again, I like to play with shapes like that, with like, you know, just throw it there. Like I start off with like writers will always say a crappy first draft. This is a crappy first draft. Now I'm starting to like it. However, there are a few key points here that I'm going to use the pale elastic tool, and I'm going to make this bigger. Why? Because of the proportions are a little off. So I'm gonna make Superman bigger, and then the overall composition of the whole piece, I'm gonna make it smaller so they could fit. Erase this. Since I made the pecs bigger, that means his shoulders will have to be like gigantic. If I'm making the pecs that big, the shoulder have to be around here. And then of course with Superman, I could give him like a bunch of waves happening. You know, I'm always into like, that's the whole graphic design and illustration approach, the combination of the two, by making it really dramatic. 6 days later. Alright, I'm still continuing this. It's been like a week because I've been sick, as you can tell by my voice. But that's not stopping me from continuing this drawing. I got the face ready. I got that face going on. A few sketching later. Working on this part here on Goku. Again, I'm not trying to make it look just like the anime. This is my style of Goku versus Superman, so it's pretty smooth. It's not as bad as it was. Not as bad, what I'm saying. The detail of drawing Goku and the overall composition between Goku and Superman is not as complicated as the Raven and Kimberly, which is good. Please stand by for the next random animated short. I need to take this crap out. I hit the spot. Alright, finally done with the pen tool with Goku. Now I'm going to focus on using the pen tool on Superman. A few pen tools later. So now it's time to work on the coloring process. And now that my voice is starting to get back, I'm starting to feel much more energetic. Fill these in a little bit. There we go. His eyes are very simple. So, all right, added the shading right here. I'm gonna make it a little bit darker, maybe a 1.5 on the thickness around, and just give it. It looked like he's about to turn like red. Like, oh, look at that! He's transforming into the great ape. Oh yeah, I forgot this isn't this isn't Photoshop where I could just easily like zoom in and zoom out. Like, great ape. No, just the outline itself. There we go. Add that right there. It looks so basic right now. Anyway, I'm gonna move forward. All right. And now I'm gonna go through the coloring process of a Superman. 15 minutes later. The laser eyes. He looks so pissed off. Alright, so I'm gonna grab this. Alright, there we go. I'm gonna group these together. Alright, still not done with the fist. Just wanted to see how it looked from a distance. Mephisto! I'm gonna add some highlights on his fist. Highlighted knuckles, white. So, I don't like it darker. Alright, that looks better. A few color rendering later. Alright, the coloring process is complete. Now, I'm gonna be honest, so far, this is not the greatest illustration I've made. I definitely like the previous one, which was Raven versus Kimberly, but nonetheless, considering the fact that I'm sick and I sprained my knee, I think I did a decent job with this. So now after this, I'm gonna work on just the color grading and applying the blurred out background so I can finish up this illustration. All right, so let's get this Here it is, the Superman versus Goku. My voice is pretty much 85% there. You can kind of hear it now, right? Yay, my voice is starting to get back to normal. This illustration didn't take me too long. Part of me wishes I could do more detail, but I also do like the simple fact that it looks like a mobile illustration, like one of those mobile games and stuff like that. But yeah, overall, I'm really happy the way this came out. Let me know what you guys think down below. Also, throw suggestions on any other like pop culture or different type of IPs pretty much fighting each other. Like what illustration that you guys want me to create with two different IPs going against each other and making that into like a what if. And in the meantime, I am going to be taking inspiration from Death Battle and pretty much making illustrations based upon those verses. I also have this version right here, which is pretty much the Jussmakeart version, which is the brand extension, like what you see in all of the illustrations, side by side, adjacent to each other. So that's pretty much it for the video. I'm out of here.